Troy, offensively, your team looked to have a lot more scoring chances. What was the problem tonight?
Nothing. I thought we played well. I didn't mind our game at all. Like, obviously we are a team that has a history so far this year. We have trouble scoring. How can you fault the person for that? Like, if their effort isn't there, then you can get on people about their effort. But when your effort's there and your structure's there and you play pretty hard, you got to be happy with that.
Running into a hot goaltender, is that part of it? I mean, Climby made a few great saves again tonight.
Yeah, I thought he made a difference. I thought in the first 10 minutes, I thought he made some really good saves. In the first 10, I thought those were our best chances to score. As the game wore on, you still got to give him credit, but I wouldn't necessarily say that we were dynamic as the game wore on offensively. But I thought he made some really good saves in the first 10, and as the game is at this level in pro hockey, like, ironically, then the type of goal they get is kind of a fluke goal. So, both teams should be pretty happy with their performances. Obviously, we're in a results-orientated business, but we're not in a result-orientated staff or mindset. Like, we got to be really happy with where we're at, how we played. I thought better than last night, especially with a bunch of new guys. So we'll just continue to move forward.
Yeah, quite a string of penalties in the first period. How much urging did it take for me to clean that up for the rest of the game?
We just talked a little bit about it after the first. Two of those penalties were by rookie defensemen that hadn't played a game yet for us. So, I thought for the most part our discipline was pretty good, but that's just the way it went. We just talked about it, and the guys cleaned it up. I thought they did a nice job after that.
Physicality was really there tonight. Is that something you focused on specifically?
Well, I thought we were more physical, but we changed the structure of how we played. Like, we played a different defensive scheme tonight than we had played last night, so I thought that our forwards skated the game better. I thought we got in there and we got after it a little bit more. We had a little more urgency to us, and with the urgency through your legs, you're going to have more physicality.
4 games in 8 days coming up. How are you guys going to prepare differently for that?
Well, we got a new group of guys here, so you got to trust the emotion of the game. Like, that's the one thing, is like, you'd hope for anybody that's new here that hasn't played with us all year that their emotions are high, because they're at a point in their career, as this is kind of like the new night of the American League tonight, where a lot of guys left teams. Like, guys should want to stay around, and we've been a better team with more games and less rest. That's just been our MO. So I kind of look forward to the week ahead. And we've got some new guys here that have to bring the emotion, and we've got some guys that really right now are still, like, we have to keep in mind that the NHL is playing. They're going to start to play next weekend, and there's going to be some injuries, and guys want to play up there. And in order to play well right now, or go to play up there, you have to play well here. So there's a lot at stake for a lot of players right now.
Troy, you put Mitch Wall up on the top line with Chris and Ben.
Yeah.
How'd you like his game tonight, and what was your reasoning behind putting him up there with those two guys?
Well, Mitch I thought played pretty well. I didn't have any problems with Mitch. He was physical, I thought, in the first. I thought he made some good poised plays. Mitch is in a position in our organization as one of our players in the Flames organization where, he's a skilled player and he needs to play with skilled guys. And, that I've never been a big believer when I was an assistant that you bring guys in and then you play them on the fourth line and play them 6 minutes. So that's the main thing, is to put him in a position that he wanted to be in, and play a position where he deserves to be in, quite frankly. He deserves to be out there with those guys. And similar with McKenzie and Matchuk. Those guys played on the power play. They're power play guys in the East Coast League, and so we let those guys quarterback the power play today, and it's important for their careers that happened.
Last question. Great. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. You're welcome.
Thanks, Troy.